Ropp Star Gang, what up? What up? Appreciate everyone joining the live stream. Welcome to the Ropp Star Report. Of course, your host is always the Ropp Star Gang. Your host, ClayRopp, as always. I appreciate everyone joining the live stream. Welcome, in. Make sure you guys pound that like button on your way. And just do this. Hey, you smash that likes button, subscribe, stay in the loop, ring that post notifications bell. Oh, let's go. Easy, lit, peasy, lemon squeezy. We already got some people in the chat. Again, if you're feeling generous, donate to the channel right there, Venmo or Cash App. It's pinned up to the top. Also, if you want to join become a member, that you can also do that as well. Okay, that's all I ask. That is all I ask. We are going to do a giveaway. Membership giveaway is coming up here soon, ladies and gentlemen. So tune in for that. That will be coming in here in the next few weeks. We've got mini camp coming up. We got OTAs coming up. We got a lot coming up in the next couple of weeks that we got to prepare for, man. So I'm looking forward to all of it for sure. I don't know about how you guys feel, but definitely looking forward to seeing some updates. The thing that just sucks this offseason, man, is that we're not going to be able to get to see any of that training camp. And I feel like there's going to be a lot of good battles. This draft class. We're not going to get to see any of the rookies. I was honestly planning to I was going to take a week off from work. And I was going to go to training camp for like one of the weeks and catch a couple days and go and, film, get you content, right? And it sucks. Now my whole plan is ruined. So, University of South Carolina, Wofford, Coastal Carolina, SC State. Who else has got a football team? Clemson, UNC Chapel Hill, NC State, UNC Charlotte. Somebody open the doors for the Carolina Panthers so they can do something. Somebody needs to do something. We need to either petition this or whatever. I want to go to training camp. I want to see this draft class. I want to see T-Mac. I want to see Nick Scorton. Like, I want to see this in the flesh. You know what I mean? So, we also do have a live goal today. It's a major giveaway. Okay? A major giveaway coming up. Massive giveaway coming up. Couple of massive giveaways coming up, especially for the members. Members, we're going to have a members only giveaway that's coming. But Earl Locklear, what's good, man? Hit that like button on the way in. Yes, sir. Corey, what's up? AKA Lotto Chunks. I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly. Fun fact, Noah Fitta is 5'10" and threw the ball to yeah, but his the arm talent there and there, that guy is not. I would say Bryce Young could throw it. I can tell you right now, I guarantee you Bryce Young could throw it 10, 15 yards further than him. Eric, what's good, man? Appreciate you joining. Raw Walk, what is up? Appreciate you guys joining. So y'all see what it is. Panthers go in all in on T-Mac. Did they just hit the jackpot? Or as you can see across the string here, T-Mac equals Panthers gold mine, ? The reason why I bring this up is because I think it's a lot of people need to wake the hell up. Because this is the same franchise that once thought it was a good idea to let Cam Newton rob behind a busted offensive line. And just went on and I'm just saying this because Cam Newton, did he rob behind a bad offensive line? I don't know. I mean, he kind of did, but then you go all in on T-Mac, right? Now, T-Mac is that lanky assassin that I like to call him the lanky assassin from Arizona, right? When you go watch his film against Colorado, he made Travis Hunter sweat blood in college in that game. Like Dan Morgan, Dave Canales, they put all their chips into the middle of the table. You take T-Mac at 8, and frankly, it's about damn time this team. I think it's about damn time this team stopped playing it safe. I'm loving that all the aggressive moves that Dan Morgan and this front office made this offseason, from free agency all the way up to the draft. Now, let's get one thing out of the way. Carolina didn't draft T-Mac to develop, right? They drafted him to dominate. Right now, Bryce Young is entering his year 3 and is already running out of time. I think this is his put up or shut up season. He's running out of time to prove. He's going into his 3rd year. He has to prove himself worthy this year. So you get T-Mac. All right. So after getting absolutely hung out to dry last season, and I think, and again, Bryce Young, did he get hung out to dry last season? Defensively, yes. Offensively, I would say no. They have continued to build around him. Defensively, last year they had to build the offense. This offseason was about building up the defense, just like Dan Morgan said. Last offseason, we built up the offense. This offseason was about building up the defense. But Bryce Young finally has something that resembles a real weapon. He's got plenty of weapons in this. You got Musi Muhammad's son. We're not sure if he's going to make this roster, but got legendary genes in him. Kobe Hudson, a reliable, quick first step, off the line, explosive, not the most fastest guy on the field, runs a 4.57, 6'1", 210, basically, wide receiver, can create separation, reliable hands, knows how to get open. I think very slept on. You got Hunter Renfrow now. You got Hunter Renfrow on the roster. If we can get to 75 to 80% of what Hunter Renfrow was in Las Vegas, he's making this roster. Even John Gruden came out and said that Hunter Renfrow still has a lot left in the tank. John Gruden drafted him. David Moore, I think he's reliable, but too many drops. I think again, serviceable. Jalen Coker put all the potential in the world. Xavier Legette, now maybe he's that guy that can take off the top on the offense that we've been looking for. Can he finally be that guy? Can he make the catches? That's the biggest thing. Can he make the catches? Especially when it matters most. Now you got T-Mac. And again, you got Bryce Young entering in year 3. He's already running out of time to prove he's not just this what if first round pick. Now here's the thing. I think T-Mac's the guy that teams are going to be game planning against, not just around. Okay. He's not perfect. He's not Tyreek Hill. He's not going to burn you on every route. But let's be real. Elite separation isn't everything when you got a 6'5" frame. When you've got sticky hands and you've got the body control of an acrobat on Red Bull. I mean, T-Mac doesn't just make contested catches. He makes defenders regret trying. Like, he's the guy that turns a 50-50 ball into an 80-20, and it makes it look casual. Now, you know who noticed that is if you go back and watch the tape against Colorado, you got Travis freaking Hunter. So let's not downplay this. All right, let's not downplay this. The Jacksonville Jaguars got a new golden child, Heisman Heisman winner. T-Mac was the toughest wide receiver he ever faced. Not one of the was the toughest. And that's coming from a dude who played against Marvin Harrison Jr., Malik Neighbors, probably covered 3 future All-Pros in single October. That's not just true praise. That's a warning label. It's not now taped to every cornerback locker in the NFC South and the NFC. I want to make a note. It's to the NFC. Shout out to Eric Blair, man. Sent the Rockstar Report. He sent a membership. Big Walt received a free membership thanks to Eric Blair. I appreciate you doing that. Shout out to you, Eric, for being so generous for gifting a membership out there. So I really appreciate you doing that, my friend. I really do. Really appreciate that. I'm just trying to find my air horn. Appreciate you doing that. Looking out for our family. Appreciate that, Eric. But here's the thing. Rookie of the Year forecast. Now, ESPN's Mike Clay came out and projected McMillan's rookie campaign. All right. Came out with over 111 targets, over 70 receptions, 921 yards, and 6 touchdowns. You read those numbers off again. That's not just a good rookie year. That's a damn near offensive rookie of the year territory. If he's serious, if Mr. Mike Clay really thinks that of ESPN, that's definitely rookie of the year territory for sure. Especially if Caleb Williams or Drake May, those guys decided to spend most of their first season running for their lives. And if T-Mac does post those numbers, we're looking at Bryce Young having a breakout tour. And you headline that by a duo that could be lethal for the next decade, assuming Carolina doesn't screw this up. And the Panthers didn't spend free agency chasing overpriced receivers or ones with aging knees or bad attitudes. They fixed their defense finally. Went out, did added some more to it in the draft. So Young won't have to drop back, over how many times and have to drop 35 points just to stay competitive. That's the thing. That meant that the draft was their only shot to get him a legitimate number one. That's why he went and got T-Mac with the swagger of DeAndre Hopkins and the frame of a Greek statue. So here's the thing I do have to say. Maybe some people may not agree with me, man. Some people may not agree with me, but it's time for us to stop babying Bryce Young. I'm going to give Bryce Young 6 games. I'm going to give him till I'll probably give him till mid-November. Because we got to stop babying Bryce. This is his 3rd year. We cannot coddle this kid anymore, man. And it's not that I'm not a Bryce Young believer. Not saying that. But Bryce Young is either going to become the franchise quarterback or he is going to be remembered as another Heisman bust who got swallowed whole by NFL defenses. Now, he comes out here and he plays his ass off like the last 12 weeks of the season. Okay, fine. Maybe it's going to be better because he has T-Mac. Now, here's the thing. It's not all on him. He's been forced to work with bargain bin protection in his first year, then a wide receiver corps that couldn't separate from a parking cone. And now I just think there's no more excuses. You're going into your third year, man. And T-Mac is here. T-Mac is not just a nice piece. He's the damn focal point. You know, the guy who takes over games, draws double coverage, opens up space for everyone else. So if Bryce Young doesn't make a leap this year, it's not because he lacked weapons. It's just because he isn't the guy. I'm just being brutally honest with you guys right now. We have to stop coddling this kid, man. He's going into his third year. You have all the weapons now. You've got 2 running backs that went for over 1,000 yards. You got Jadavion Sanders. You've got Tommy Tremble, and you got Mitchell Evans, who Mitchell Evans, I think, is going to be better than a lot of people think. I'm very high on Mitchell Evans. I could see Mitchell Evans taking that number 1 spot from Jadavion Sanders. I really do. He reminds me of a lot of a Jason Witten, and I can see it. But I'm still, but I want Jadavion Sanders so badly because of how athletic he is. I want him to be the number 1 guy. And I think he still can be. It's not that I don't believe that. I'm just saying we got to watch out for Mitchell Evans. Watch out. But then you got Jimmy Horn Jr. still. You got Adam Thielen. Like, you have so much weapons. SC Panthers boy 803. I'm going to put this link in there again. Try that. Try that one. I put it in the chat for you, buddy. I put it in the chat for you. I appreciate you trying to become a member. I really do. So I'm going to give you a shout out for even trying. Shout out to you for even trying, man. I appreciate that. Panthers gal, what's up? But anyways, like I said, you've got a lot of weapons to work with. And here's the thing. There's a new energy in Charlotte. He's not wearing number 15. The Panthers didn't draft McMillan to babysit Bryce Young. They drafted him to try to help Bryce Young to continue to develop, to continue to thrive in this offense, right? I think the Young and McMillan bromance is heating up for sure. And I'll say this for once, I feel like they're not just spinning their wheels here. So the bar is high. McMillan is even if McMillan is even half the player Hunter says that he even is, like Travis Hunter has came out and said that he is, we might finally have something that we haven't had in years. Hope, anger, grit, take no prisoners, finally got our shit together, that kind of hope. But Bryce Young, we cannot coddle this kid anymore. We cannot baby him. I'm sorry. This 2025 season, it's put up or shut up. It's put up or shut up for Bryce Young this season. And I'm going to give him till November. I think November, that's what? Season starts and what? Normally at the end, what? The regular season starts when? Normally at the end of August or early September. So that gives him 3 months in the regular season to really prove himself. You're going into your third year. We can't coddle this kid anymore. Not going in on him like that, Vietnam. Not going in on him. It's not that I'm not a Bryce Young believer. We got to stop acting like this, coddling this kid, though, and baby him. He's going into his third year. Stop babying him. He's got weapons now. He's got 2,000-yard backs. They just went and got him a 6'5" wide receiver who's going to open up this offense. You've got 3 tight ends that have all the potential in the world. And you've got Excel, Jalen Coker, Adam Thielen, and all these other wide receivers that can help him out. I'm not saying that I don't believe in Bryce. I'm not saying that I'm not bashing him. I'm just saying this is your 3rd year, bro. You have to do it. I don't expect him to go out there and win every single game. I don't see us winning every single game this season, okay? I see a ceiling of 9 wins. I see a floor of 6. But I need you to be in that 8 to 9 range, Bryce, to say, okay, well, I'll give you another year. But my expectations for Bryce, have gone up. We have to be realistic here. He's going into his 3rd years, ladies and gentlemen. If he doesn't live up to the hype, it's fine. Because guess what? You're going into the next draft where there's going to be a lot of quarterbacks available. A lot of quarterbacks available. So I'm okay with that. I do want Bryce to work out, though. I do. I believe in Bryce. After that last 12 weeks of the season, he made me a big believer. Because here's the thing. I wasn't really going to. Here's the thing. You got to think about it this way. Bryce Young in his sophomore year in the NFL was a weird mess. You know, a little redemption, a little bit arc wrapped in the flaming wreckage of a team barely holding its shit together a little bit. Then he was benched after 2 straight terrible performances against the Saints and the Chargers. That's not something that happens to a supposed franchise quarterback. Now, unless things are seriously going off the rails, but then you bring in Andy Dalton. Looked like Young was toast at that point because he comes out there, has this big win, right? You know, because not like he bounced back, kind of more like where's the career obituary kind of thing. But surprise, again, he surprised me. He clawed his way back, got back in the starting job by week 5, led a few gutsy wins, didn't totally suck. And in the cesspool that was Carolina's 2024 season, didn't totally suck, was a step in the right direction. Let's not pretend Bryce Young lit the league up on fire. Now, he went 4-6 as a starter after getting his job back, okay? And we're looking at it like that, it's mediocre on paper. But context matters. He was facing murderers of row of defenses, including the damn Super Bowl champs, the Eagles, the always annoying Chiefs. Oh, and the defense on his own team was absolutely ass and at a historic level bad. Like you'd swear they were tanking bad, but still Young, again, showed flashes. Not just, well, at least he didn't die out there kind of flashes. He was calm. He was accurate. He was decisive in multiple games. Those four wins, not cupcake games. He beat the Saints. He beat the Giants. He beat the Cardinals. He beat the Falcons. He kept it tight with Kansas City. He kept it tight with Philly. That's something to take in for sure. We're not letting that slide. I'm not going to I'm not bashing him here. He wasn't the polished assassin fans were promised out of Alabama, but at least he looked like an NFL quarterback instead of an LARP-ing as one. You know what I mean? Instead of LARPing as one. You know what I mean? LARP. You ever heard that? LARP? LARPing? Now, can we trust the stats? Hear me out. Kind of, maybe, whatever. However you want it. Now, here's where we have to avoid the biggest lie in sports fandom. Cherry picking the good games. Okay? We cannot cherry pick the good games and pretend that's the new normal. Taking the best 5-game sample and extra, and then you go look at it at 17 games and some peak delusional fan fiction. Can we look at that full 10-game stretch post benching? It gets something a bit more grounded, right? So his last 10 stats. I'm going to pull up the last 10 games. Then we'll probably dive more in my expectations as this offseason goes because I need to see what happens. Okay. Year 2 in the same system with a head coach equals 10 wins. I hope so, Vietnam. I really do. I really do. I appreciate that $1.99 donation. Shout out to you, Vietnam. Appreciate that. So this is his last 10 games. So basically 197. Yep. So 100 total of 197 completions. Or no, 197 completions out of 319 attempts. So he had it at a 61.8 percentage. Okay. Over 2,100 yards, 15 touchdowns, 6 interceptions. Okay, great. I think he had, and then he had a total of like 223 rushing yards, 5 touchdowns, 5 fumbles, 2 for a loss. Now, let's say if we exfoliate, let's say we exfoliated those over a full season, which I did the math. It's around 30, basically 35, over 3,500 yards. So it's like 3,570 something passing yards, 26 touchdowns, 10 interceptions, over 379 yards, 9 rushing touchdowns, and 9 fumbles. Now, let's say it is those statistics, right? Over 3,000. Let's say he hits 3,600 yards, 26 touchdowns, 10 interceptions. Just that, for example. Okay. That's basically what he would hit if he was putting up those kinds of stats the way he did the last 10 weeks of the season. So if he would have played that out last year, right? Like if he would have played the full season. Not elite, but damn respectable, considering the crap storm around him. These numbers would have made him the 9th most prolific passer by attempts in 2024. And he would have only been 150 yards short of CJ Stroud, who everyone keeps pretending this guy's already deserves a gold jacket. So here's the thing. I will say this. Difference this year in Carolina. There is a difference in Carolina this year. This isn't the same broken squad, I think, that was mediocre last season. Okay? There are real reasons to believe Bryce Young could make the league. The defense might suck less. Let's just say that. This is not saying they're good. Just not as actively catastrophic. If Young isn't consistently playing from 4 touchdowns down behind, maybe he won't have to do desperate heaves every other drive. So that's progress right there. I think you had an actual run game, but you got Chuba Hubbard showed enough to deserve the RB1 duties. You get the addition of Rico Dowdle. means that there's actual depth behind Carolina's actual pretty damn good offensive line. So if the Carolina Panthers commit to the run, Young gets something he's rarely had, a manageable second and third downs instead of third and 13s from the shadow of his own end zone. T-Mac, you got to put that into play. He could be that X factor of this offense. If he's even half as good as the scouts think, he could be a dynamic target that forces defenses to stop double covering or really keeping their eyes on, Adam Thielen. Guy's got dusty ass knees at this point, but you also got more weapons, you got more options, and more options equals better football. And it's wild how that works. So I think there's some things that you need to watch for when we talk about Bryce this coming year. There are three indicators for me that I will be watching that will tell me that if Bryce Young is taking that leap or he's just treading water before the inevitability. Okay. I need his completion percentage. This is the fast check stat. So if he's still hovering around 61% despite an improved run game, better receivers, something's wrong. Either the scheme's bad or he is. Another thing, third and long frequency I need to see. If the Panthers are consistently third and 9+ while down 2 scores, Young's efficiency will suffer. That's not all on him, but it will show up in his numbers and his highlight reel. So the fewer of these we see, the better the offense is working, period. And then the last thing I'll be watching is how many big plays, that big play rate that we always talk about, right? Young quietly developing into one of the better deep ball throwers late last season. We saw him really getting that deep ball a little bit better. If he's hitting bombs on second and short, the offense can actually be dangerous. If they ask him to chuck it deep every 3rd and 15, it's just bad play calling and it's panic play calling. So I need to see how many of those moon balls actually matter. So again, I just think 2025, now that you have all the weapons in the world and they've built the offensive line, the tight end room up, they built the wide receiver room up, you've got 2,000-yard back running backs. It's hard for me to say that this. I mean, you're also going in your 3rd year. We got to stop coddling him. I'm going to give him till the month of November. And again, I still think this is a make or break season. We got to stop giving these guys gold stars for trying hard. I believe in Bryce Young, but I need him to continue to prove that he's the guy. Continue to prove that the last 12 weeks of the season weren't just a fluke. I don't need you guys to make excuses for him anymore. If the protection holds, the defense isn't a disaster, and his receivers actually get open, that we finally can see what Carolina actually has. It's plain and simple. And T-Mac's a part of that. It's a good point, man. Trap, that's a good point. I hear you. Bryce has a lot to prove still. Yeah. I'm not saying I don't believe in him, guys. That's not me coming on here bashing the kid or nothing. It's just that you're going into the 3rd year, man. They have done everything for you now. You've got a true number 1 wide receiver in T-Mac. You've got Xavier Legette, who I feel like has the speed to take off the top off in defense. You've got Adam Thielen. You got Jimmy Horn Jr. You've got all these. You got Hunter Renfrow. You got David Moore. You got Kobe Hudson. You got Rico Dowdle. You got Chuba Hubbard. You got Tommy Trimble, Jadavion Sanders. You got Mitchell Evans, Trevor Etienne. You got Moose. You got Moose Muhammad, son. I'm not saying that all those guys are going to make the roster, especially in the wide receiver room. But I'm just saying, you've got a lot to work with. And you've got to come out here and have a breakout season in your third year. Again, I'm going to give him till the mid of November. I'm going to give him till mid-November. I'm not gonna bash him. I do believe in him. But you're going into your third year. You have to prove yourself. This has to be your breakout season, man. It's put up or shut up. We cannot coddle Bryce Young anymore. Not saying I don't believe him. So don't get it twisted. I do believe him. I am a Bryce believer. But I'm just saying because of those last 12 weeks, he proved me wrong last season in those last 12 weeks. I need that to continue. What I saw those last 12 weeks of the season, I need that to carry over this season. And if he can do that with this offense, this weapons, this offensive line, then I have nothing to worry about. But if seeing is believing, then believing is seeing. Shout out to the Polar Express. Great Christmas movie. Don't know why I pulled out that quote, but it's so true in so many ways. In so many ways. Again, I appreciate everyone joining the live stream. Do me a favor. Make sure you smash that like button, hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. Make sure you click that post notifications bell so you don't miss any new content. Become a member today. Become a member today. I would greatly appreciate it. So shout out to Eric. Shout out to you guys who became members. Shout out to Eric for gifting a membership. Shout out to Panthers Boy, SC Panthers Boy, for becoming a member of the YouTube channel. And Vietnam, thank you for the $1.99 donation. So I don't ever want those to go unnoticed. So again, I appreciate everyone. This is just going to be a short one tonight, guys. So I appreciate everyone joining the live stream again. Share this with your friends if you could. I greatly appreciate it. If you're following me on X, if you're not following me on X or Instagram or Facebook or TikTok, please do so. It's the same thing, Roppstar. Even if you just typed in Roppstar92 _ you would find me anywhere. Or you could type in ClayRopp as well. But or maybe even the Roppstar Report. Any of those, you'll find it. Okay. So definitely follow me there on all those platforms. I greatly appreciate it. It goes a long way. Okay. Coming up, we do have a major giveaway. I'm working. I'm going to do a giveaway for you guys. Especially for you members. So that's coming up here soon. So other than that, guys, I appreciate y'all. Gonna have more content coming out to you guys here shortly. Definitely got some more shorts for you guys as well, working on. So stay tuned. But I will see you guys probably tomorrow. Probably go live tomorrow night. Why not? It's Friday. Hang out. Maybe I'll make it an open mic night tomorrow night. So maybe y'all can come through and chill and hang out and we can just talk ball. So appreciate everyone joining. And as always, guys, y'all have fun. Be safe. Keep pounding. I'm out of here. Peace.